Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Tony Canigliaro Memorial Gymnasium, home of St. Mary's basketball. Tonight, it's the boys, the Spartans, taking on Arlington Catholic. I believe they're the Cougars in Catholic Central League basketball. St. Mary's 15-1, undefeated in the Catholic Central League. Arlington Catholic, a big game for them. They're 7-7. They're looking to go over 500, looking to get into the state tournament. They play 20, so they need to go 3-3 their last 6. And they'd like to kick it off with a win tonight to go over 500. But they're in tough against the Spartans, especially at home. They get the opening tap, they get shut off, and they'll pull it back out. Straight man-to-man by St. Mary's. Tough shot to take. It got partially blocked. Echeverria comes away with it. Brunson Perez hits a 3. Not a bad start. Arlington Catholic turned it over. St. Mary's made them pay. And they turned it over again. They thought they turned it. They were walking back up court like they hit it, and they're going to give the ball to Arlington Catholic. Arlington Catholic 4 is Patrick Bradley Cooney. 11 is Timothy Magliozzi. 13 is Joseph Greenwood. 32 is Cameron Garber. 33 is John Connaughton. Off the rim, no good. Loose, off the rim again. It winds up in the hands of Onawagu. Brunson looking for 2 in a row, couldn't get it. Steps called. For St. Mary's, 1 is Jalen Echeverria. 3 is Josh Perez. 5 is Chibukin Onawagu. 11 is Adamid Badmus. 33 is Marcus Brunson Perez. Echeverria partially blocked, and he was down on the floor and hit him while he was down on the floor out of bounds. Greenwood pushing it up against Echeverria. The 3-point shot. Up and good by Magliozzi. And we're dead even at 3. Out to Brunson Perez. Off the rim, no good. Tipped up. Arlington Catholic comes away with it. Another long 3 off the rim, no good. Onawagu with the rebound. Perez to Echeverria for 3. Off the rim, no good. Onawagu with the big rebound. Can't get the shot off. Turns, drops, and lays it in. That's Badmus. Nice little drop step inside. He's a big boy. He's only a sophomore. They're trying to go inside, but they can't. Shot clock winding down. Tipped up. Loose. Fall away is up and good by Connaughton. And we're tied at 5. Little hook shot, misses everything. Onawagu came away with the rebound. Echeveria's 3 is no good. Catholic with a chance to get their first lead, and they get it. 2 in a row. That one by Garber. Missing again. Off the rim, no good. Josh Perez with the rebound. Inside to Badmus. And he gets hit. They're calling a jump ball. It'll be St. Mary's basketball. Phone roll by Connaughton has given him the first lead. And Sabria can't hit the shot. Right back up and in, Badmus. Trying to back his way in. Up and good. 6 for Connaughton. Went up against those trees inside that St. Mary's has, and he dropped it in. Shot by Connaughton, no good. Up by Onawago, no good. Connaughton with the rebound. The runner off the glass. That one by Garber. Badmus, they'd rather have the basket. They're going to call the foul. Badmus hit the little hook shot, but they call the foul before. Badmus has to track it down. That's a rear from dead in the corner, no good. Tip and knocked out. That's a rear from dead in the corner, hits the 3. That might get him heated up. 11-10. Arlington Catholic. A minute and a half and counting left in this first period. That Sabria comes away with the loose ball. And we're going to get a foul. Greenwood leaning into Echeverria. 1:13 left in the period. Pacheco and Joe Abadi Walsh will come in for St. Mary's. Perez almost committed a backcourt. Perez off the rim, no good. Up and good by Magliozzi. Arlington Catholic by 3. They had Pacheco open, but Arlington Catholic got a piece of it and knocked it out. 37 seconds left in the period. Inside, Badmus had an easy shot, missed it. He's saying he got hit. Off the rim, no good. Knocked out by St. Mary's. Shot clock is off. Arlington Catholic can take the last shot if they choose. Too strong. St. Mary's looks like they're going to take the last shot. Inside the Badmus, missed the easy layup and then got fouled. They got it inside. He had the easy layup. He missed it. .7 seconds left. Missed the first. St. Mary's with a very cold first period. They only have 10 points. They missed a few chippies. Missed them both. Abadi Walsh came away with the rebound, but the period is going to end. So they were tied at 7. A 6-3 run by Arlington Catholic gives them a 3-point lead. It's Arlington Catholic 13, St. Mary's 10 at the end of one. Arlington Catholic will have the basketball and they have a 3-point lead. Dimitri Filippi is now in the game as the point guard. He's got the ball now. Three-point shot. Brady Cooney. He was looking to give it. I can't pass to anybody, so I might as well throw it in the basket. Wild shot by Perez. And that one bounces through Greenwood. 5 in a row. Badmus ends a little bit of a drought for St. Mary's. He gets the easy layup. They got the side advantage inside. But they've already missed a couple of chippies. To the floor, Abadi Walsh winds up with it. Tough shot. Missed it. Arlington Catholic bringing it back. Strong drive to the basket by Paul. Christopher Paul. Arlington Catholic has an 8-point lead. Deflected. Picked off. Tipped up. Abadi Walsh comes away with it. Long 3-point bomb, no good. Badmus handles the rebound. Echeverria's runner goes. And they throw it away. Looked like he took steps to begin with. Josh Perez is going out. Marvin Roseras is coming in for St. Mary's. He'll bring the ball up. St. Mary's can get a little closer. Inside to Pacheco. Had it taken away. But when they took it away, they were standing out of bounds. Badman slowly making his way to the bench. Shot clock winding down. They got to get it up. He at the buzzer. He hit a three. Everybody was screaming, "Throw it up!" Just as he let it go, and it went in. The buzzer went off. Pacheco picked it off. Hanawago handles the long rebound. Echeverria for three. Off the rim, no good. Garba dropping it in. Blocked by Arlington Catholic. I think we'll get a foul on Arlington Catholic. Abadi Walsh at the line for a couple. Missed the first. Boy, they're having a tough time. Missed two more. Abadi Walsh with the rebound. Can't hit it. Pacheco with the rebound gets fouled. That's the 5th team foul on Arlington Catholic. They only have one more to waste, and we're not quite through the halfway mark of the second period. They missed another free throw. St. Mary's, if they're in the boat, they're going to miss the water tonight. A period and a half, they have 17 points. Pacheco gets on the board with the free throw. Cuts it to 4. Pacheco will go out. And Henry Maraca is in. Three-point shot. Abadi Walsh grabbed it. He was going out anyway. Three-point basket by Abadi Walsh. And we're back to a point. Arlington Catholic's lead. Partially blocked. Brunson Perez picks it off. They kick it out from the corner. Three-point basket by Osiris. And just like that, St. Mary's has a 24-22 lead. They're heating up a little bit. 5 threes by St. Mary's. And all of a sudden, with 3:12 left, they got a 2-point lead. (14-9) run in this period. Most of those have come in the last minute or two after Arlington Catholic built up a 5-point lead. Swatted away. Anawaku just swatted it away. And the Arlington Catholic player went down very hard. Greenwood went up in the air to take the shot. Anawaku just slapped it away. Looked like he got it with his elbow. And Greenwood went down hard, falling away, taking that shot. Two big blocks and it went off Arlington Catholic. Connaughton tried to get it out twice. Abadi Walsh blocked him twice. Off the rim, no good. Tough shot driving in among the trees. In and out. Anawaku anticipated that pass. Swatted away. Dimitri Felipe with that tremendous defensive play. Now Abadi Walsh takes it inside with the easy layup. And it's 26-22. 145 and counting. Tough shot. They made him alter the shot with that height inside. Abadi Walsh just shaved that. Steps called against Brunson Perez. Badmus and Echeverria are back. They've been trying to go deep inside on the drive, and they've been getting swatted away. Here's with that big presence inside. And they just throw it away. Badmus drops it in and gets fouled. Here's that height. He's a big boy for a sophomore. Boy, he is tough inside. Hard to keep him away from the basket. Can't hit another free throw. They missed a few. He lost it in the backcourt, and that's a backcourt violation. Two quick turnovers. Paul maybe trying to do a little too much on his own. Quickly into Badmus. Can't hit the shot. Good defense by Gaba. Stolen away by Maraca. Inside the Badmus again. Little hook. He gets hit. St. Mary's has not committed a foul in this half. Arlington Catholic has committed 7. Josh Perez getting set to come back. Badmus finally makes one. That's only their second free throw. They've missed a bushel. Then he missed another one. Twelve in a row by St. Mary's. Arlington hasn't scored in a while. The ball won't go, but they're going to get a foul. A 12-0 run by St. Mary's. That breaks a very long drought. They started out very quickly. They were playing very well. And all of a sudden, Abadi Walsh hit a 3. Roseras hit a 3. And St. Mary's got a little hop in their step. And they went on a 12-0 run. Spinning hook by Baraka. That's one of those shots where they say, don't do that. When it goes in, they say, nice shot. Off the rim, no good. That's going to do it for the half. So St. Mary's was trailing by 5, 22-17. They went on a 12-0 run, built up a 7-point lead, and they matched baskets to end the half, and that's where it ends, a 7-0 lead for the Spartans. It's St. Mary's 31, Arlington Catholic 24. St. Mary's has the basketball as we start the second half. Little underhand scoop. He got them started with a 3 in the first half. He gets them started with a deuce in the second half. Arlington Catholic led 22-17. St. Mary's were on a 12-0 run. They made it 14-2. And they blocked the shot, and Badmus comes away with it, stolen away. Badmus blocks another one. And it goes out off Badmus. Echeverria had 8. Badmus had 9 for St. Mary's. Garber and Connaughton had 6 apiece. Or Connaughton. But St. Mary's went on that 12-0 run to open up a 7-point lead. They matched baskets, so for most of the end of that second period, Arlington Catholic only scored 2 points. After leading 22-17. So 14-2, the half ended. Most of that a 12-0 run by St. Mary's. And I'm not sure what they're discussing now. But we're back to basketball. Block. Hard to go up against Onawago when he's inside like that. Badmus got stuck. He threw it away. That's where we'll let it go. It's a backcourt violation. They got it inside, but Badmus was under the basket, couldn't get a shot off. He tried to throw it up top and threw it by everybody. It's Perez, Echeverria, Brunson, Perez. The other one is Josh Perez. Onawago and Badmus, the 5 that started the game for St. Mary's. Out there now. We're going to get a foul on Onawago with a little bit of a bump on Connaughton. Wide open 3, and it got stuck up there. It'll be Arlington Catholic's basketball because they deem this a jump ball. Too strong with the shot. Brunson Perez comes away with it. Josh Perez with the shot, knocks it down. And all of a sudden it's a double-digit lead. It was just 5 short time ago. Three-point basket by Magliozzi, his second. Missed. Bad miss. Powers it back up and in. 10-point lead for St. Mary's. They wiped out that 5-point deficit and added 10. In, out, back in again. A 3 for Greenwood. And we're back where we were at 7 at halftime. Inside the bad miss, couldn't handle it. Deflected off, he tried to get it. Picked off by Bradley Cooney. Shot too strong, knocked out by Arlington Catholic. Tough to go inside when you got Badmus and Connaughton, and then when you add Abadi Walsh, it makes it even tougher. Shot, no good. Brunson Perez behind the back to Badmus. Didn't get the layup to go. A little underhand layup, hung on the rim, almost fell for him. A little behind the back pass by Brunson Perez. And Badmus at the line for a couple. And he missed another one. Dimitri Filippi will come back in the game for Arlington Catholic. They miss another one. From dead in the corner, off the side of the backboard. Arlington Catholic had the ball, they called a timeout. So they'll keep possession. (37-30), St. Mary's, not quite halfway through this third period. 4:41 left. St. Mary's looking for win number 16. They'd like to win out to get a home game, probably 2. And that would be great for them. The one loss was a very good Mansfield team. Brunson Perez covering out of bounds pass. Arlington Catholic could get a little bit closer. Knocked out. Shot clock went off. I think they're going to put 1 second back on the clock. So the only thing they do here is catch and shoot. Shot clock goes off. They lobbed it up, trying to get Connaughton to catch it in the paint, shoot at the same time. But he couldn't get it up. Went out of bounds. Knocked away, knocked loose. Josh Perez comes away with it. Josh Perez hits it for 3. And the lead is back to 10 as we're halfway through this third period. We're going to get a foul against, I think they Catholic. No, I don't know if they called 3 seconds. I didn't see the call, but they gave it to St. Mary's. They didn't put a foul up on the board, so it must have been 3 seconds. Echeverria in and out. Onawago came away with the rebound, and he double dribbled. He got it down, he dribbled away from the basket, then he dribbled trying to go to the basket. Felipe against Josh Perez. Three-point shot, no good. Josh Perez comes away with it. Connaughton get hit on the way to the basket. Brunson Perez saw he couldn't get the shot off. Dished it on a woggle going down the middle. Girl. Onawago gets on the board. In and out. Bad miss with the rebound, had it blocked. Horneton with a very nice play defensively. Swatted away by Onawago. Off the rim, no good. Abadi Walsh, who just came back. He almost threw it away. Batista is now in the game for St. Mary's. Abadi Walsh from the corner hits a three. His second trifecta, and all of a sudden it's a 14-point lead. It wasn't long ago that Arlington Catholic was up 22-17. And all of a sudden they're down 14. Since that run where they get up by 5, 22-17, they've only scored 8 points. And with 2:17 left in this third period, they only have 6. St. Mary's has matched that with a Josh Perez and Abadi Walsh 3. Onawago, Badmus, Batista, Echeverria, Pacheco, the 5 out there for St. Mary's. Felipe against Batista. Not getting anything done inside, trying to get in, and then they have to alter the shot with that height inside like they just did there. They got what they wanted, a shot inside, but they had to throw it higher than they wanted it. Pacheco comes away with the rebound, and it's stolen away by Felipe. Restolen by Batista. And now we got a foul against Greenwood. .124 left in the period. Badmus, for the first time, took a 3 I don't think they want him out there. Arlington Catholic wants him out there. Felipe against Batista. Stolen away by Echeverria. St. Mary's got away with one because Babins took about 4 running steps, but going to call a foul. Babins at the line. He's had a tough night from the line. He's leading the scorers with 11. Got that one. Missed another one. Off Onawagu. Under a minute. They'll clear out and let Greenwood bring it up against Roseros, who just came back in. Pacheco tried for the ball, didn't get it, and bumped into Magliozzi. Onawagu's going out. Maraca's coming in. So it's Roseros, Pacheco, Maraca, Batista, and Badmus, the only starter still on the floor. 3-point shot, too strong. Tipped again. Maraca comes away with it. Rosero's trying to go to the basket. Greenwood cut it off, but bumped him doing it. 15 foul on Arlington, 3rd on Greenwood. St. Mary's can hold for the last shot if they choose. Three-point basket by Roseros, his second. And now St. Mary's is running away with this one as they commit a foul. A 17-6 run here in the third period. They've held Arlington Catholic to 2 3-point baskets. Short block that goes off, and that's going to do it. So they hold Arlington Catholic to 6. They put up 17. And St. Mary's, seems like just a while ago they were trailing by 5. Now at the end of 3, they lead by 18. And St. Mary's 48. Arlington Catholic 30. And a big size 18-point lead. That's Echeverria. David Brown is in the ball game. That's the coach's son. Layup missed. Joe Abadi Walsh. Maraca. Foul against St. Mary's. Josh Perez is the other way out there now for St. Mary's. Garber and Connaughton had 6 apiece in the first half. They haven't scored in the second half. That's down and out. The second and third periods, Arlington Catholic only has 6 baskets, 2 of them in the third period. Felipe gets on the board with a free throw. Abadi Walsh had it knocked away. kick out to David Brown off the rim, no good. Out off of Bobby Walsh. He almost threw that too far. And we got a block against the Bobby Walsh. That'll even up the team fouls at 5 apiece. So St. Mary's is going to win another one. They're going to go 16-1. Well on their way to that #1 seed in Division III. Little scoop, underhand scoop by Felipe. Left-handed move by Abadi Walsh, missed the net. Threw it on one side and went to the other side. Another nice little move by Felipe, but he missed the layup. Abadi Walsh knocked it out of play. Josh Perez anticipated that pass, stepped in the lane, and took it away. Echeverria hits a 3. Strong drive, off the rim, no good. Abadi Walsh for 3. Knocks down another one. 3 now in double digits for St. Mary's. And all of a sudden, it's a 21-point lead. We're going to foul, I believe it's against Josh Perez. So that's the limit for St. Mary's. With 5:35 left, Arlington Catholic will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. They have a little bit of a height advantage now. That's Garber's first basket in the second half. Three-point basket by Echeverria. His 4th. With Onawago and Badmus both out of the game. Echeverria helps out, strips it away. Josh Perez comes up with it. Nice pass inside, couldn't hit the shot. Out to Echeverria for 3. Another 3. 3 in a row by Echeverria. And St. Mary's running away with this one now. Shot up and good by Greenwood. Yeah, nice little scoop. Felipe went up, showed him the ball, went underhand underneath. Abadi Walsh off the rim. And they were looking for Greenwood, they threw it away. Echeverria's coming out. David Brown going through his bench. Connor O'Neill is coming in. Steps called against Brown. So St. Mary's has blown this one away. They come out a little lethargic. They were slow getting out of the blocks. They only got 10 in the first period. They were still a little bit slow almost halfway through the second period. But then they got to it. Off St. Mary's. Batista is coming in. Abadi Walsh is going out. So it's St. Mary's bench against Arlington Catholic's bench. Lambert Niembo, fake right, fake left, finally went back to his left. Got hit. He'll get 2 at the line. Niembo gets on the board. St. Mary's has 12 points here in this fourth period. 4 3-point baskets, 3 of them by Echeverria. Missed. Out. Maraca goes out. O'Neal throws it in. His classmates, his teammates, everybody screaming on the bench, going bananas. The St. Mary's student body over here to my right, all going crazy with O'Neal, and he gave a little like plunking on a guitar, looking over at the student body like, what? Did you think I wasn't going to do that? 3 minutes and counting left in this one. Another stroll in the park for St. Mary's, although it didn't start out like that. Niembo can't get it away. Off the rim, no good. Little scoop. Maraca going strong to the basket. Got hit. He'll be at the line. Both teams shooting free throws the rest of the way. Maraca gets his first free throw. St. Mary's has missed a few. That's only the 5th they've made. They've made a lot more than that, and they missed another one. Up and good by Aurelis. Long 3-point ball, Maraca. Nobody around the basket looking for the rebound. Maraca walked in and said, nobody wants it, I'll take it. He laid it in and got fouled. He gets the conventional 3. He's got 4 in the fourth period. And it didn't look like St. Mary's would get to 50 the way they were starting. They had 10 in the first period. They didn't have a lot more than that, almost halfway through the second period. They finally picked it up. Rosaris and Abadi Walsh gave him a little bit of a pickup. Shot no good, but they'll go to the free throw line. They went inside to Chandler Garcia. He has a decided height advantage over all of St. Mary's players. Garcia gets on the board with a free throw. Off the rim, no good. Off the rim and hung there, didn't go. And Arlington Catholic had the rebound, they lost it, and it went out of bounds. Allie Barry, the backup quarterback in the ball game. Tip. Rosaris went high in the air to get it away. Underhand scoop, he gets it to go. That's his first 2-point basket. He had 2 threes. Got a big three in the second period to get that St. Mary's team a little awake. Tipped up. Arlington Catholic with the shot. Off the rim, does it go? Follow. Here's Garcia again with that height advantage. He'll get 2 at the line. Nobody in double digits for Arlington Catholic. Two of their players had 8. Off the rim, no good. Tipped up. Garcia gets it back and throws it in. Three-point bomb by Barry. Twelve three-point baskets by St. Mary's. I thought they were going to call Barry. Barry leaned in with his shoulder a little bit and picked up the contact. He's at the line for 2. Actually, they called it a non-shooting foul, so it was 1-on-1. Clock winding down. Shot clock is off. 7 seconds. That one didn't hit it in. Garcia picked up the easy rebound and laid it in. He got 6. The leading scorer for Arlington Catholic had 8. That was Garber, who had 6 in the first half, and Magliozzi, who had 5 in the first half. They both wound up with 8. And Garcia off the bench got 6 in the fourth period. On the other side, 11 different scorers for St. Mary's. Marcus Brunson Perez had 5. Pacheco had a point. Maraca had 6. O'Neill had 2. Onawago had a point. Ali Barry had a 3-point basket. Perez had 5. Rosaris had 8. Joseph Abadi Walsh with 3 trifectas had 11. Adamid Badmus had 12. And Jalen Echeverria with 5 trifectas had 17 points to lead all scorers. St. Mary's was down 22-17. They went on a 12-0 run. It ended at 14-2 to give them a 31-24 lead. At halftime, they went on a 17-6 run, opening up the third period. In the third period, and got it to 48-30, a big 18-point lead, and they pushed it up to 24. It winds up 23. St. Mary's will go to 16-1. Arlington Catholic drops under 500. They still have to win 3, but now they have to win 3 of 5 as they drop to 7-8. So the final score is St. Mary's 71, Arlington Catholic 48. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.